political maneuverability, political lobbying, and all kinds of things happen. But let me just run you through the several steps of really getting an ST recognition. First is ethnographic report. What you write in ethnographic report is basically based on those 5 criteria. Now, there are many communities, let me tell you, who are demanding ST status today. They do not know how to write the ethnographic report. And because their cultural status, their linguistic status, etc., do not really allow them to prepare any ethnographic report that they would find it favorable. And therefore, they are importing now. There are many communities which are importing experts from outside to write ethnographic reports for them. So this is the first challenge of preparing ethnographic report. The second challenge is getting the proposal approved by the state assembly. The second stage is getting the state assembly's approval, which normally comes quite easily because they are kind of closely connected. The third stage where it gets stuck very often is RGI stage, which is Registrar General of India. Very often it gets stuck there. But if you are through with the RGI at the RGI level, the next goes to NCST. Now, regarding NCST, let me tell you that somehow I've been kind of associated with NCST through family relations. My wife was in charge of NCST on the Northeast region for very long, and she was also doubling with her own office for Anthropological Survey of India. Now, the condition of NCST is in dire situation today, particularly in Northeast India. I'm sorry, Simaji, pardon me for saying this, but the entire office is running with the help of one non-tribal MTS and one tribal chowkidar. This is the condition of the NCST office, looking after the entire Northeast India. And I can tell you how many cases they get every day, because I was also through my wife related to NCST office for several years. And no officer wanted to come. One officer was forcibly posted to North Ceylon office, but he did not come. He has been functioning, officer at the level of assistant director has been functioning from his Delhi office on. This MTS, non-tribal MTS, and Nepali non-tribal MTS, makes photocopies and sends every file to Delhi office. And think of the response time. Response time is infinite. People don't get to know what happened to their files even after 2 years. As long as my wife was there, I was also helping her. There were numerous cases of how civil tribes have been victimized in terms of promotion, in terms of selection, in terms of very, very flimsy charges without any evidence, and they have been suffering on account of promotion, on account of mental stress, etc., but there's no one to look after them. No one to really look after their interests. So this is something I've seen it myself happening. So I would like to request Sima Singh Ji to do something about it, so that at least the people of Northeast India, the tribal STs of Northeast India also do get some justice, some respite out of being civil tribes. So if NCST says okay, it goes to MTA, Ministry of Tribal Affairs. There again, a lot of politicking takes place, and if MTA also clears it, then it goes to Parliament. And if the Parliament approves it, then it goes to the Union Cabinet. The Union Cabinet has to approve it for the formal assent by the President of India. And if the President of India also puts his signature on it, then a gazette notification is issued saying which is the names of the tribe. Usually every community which is being listed as civil tribe has several names, several regional variations. So regional variations are also given, but it's very strictly mentioned which, applicable to which state or union territory and from which date. So all these are mentioned in the Gazette notification, and from that date onwards, the claims on the basis of ST identity can be made. Now, third issue is that many of you might think that the ST list is permanent. It's not. It's not static. Okay, the list, I can give you some statistics from 2001. I don't want to give statistics from 2014 only because I will be misread again. That either I'm trying to promote the present dispensation or trying to be critical of it. So I'm going to say from 2001, so that both the present and the previous dispensations are included. 41 as new communities have been added as scheduled tribes. 15 have been dropped from the list, and 272 have been amended. Then even amended all the jurisdiction where this notification is applicable has been amended. Somewhere it has been expanded, somewhere it has been reduced. So this is something that many ST students also don't know. Therefore, I'm sharing this information with you. Now, the fourth issue is this, which is a matter of concern for the present government because of the demand for inclusion in the scheduled tribes, which is a crazy demand, but on which I've written, why would advanced castes like to be recognized as a primitive group or as a primitive tribe? Now, on this I've written, but I would like to, I'm saying I have plenty of evidences which I don't have time to share, but what is happening is that with the demand for ST status,